The Golden Bull, Chapter 28. Jomar had found Zepha, but he came away from her choked with emotion. When he entered the workshop, Sita was looking down at a large package with such concentration that for a moment he seemed unaware of Jomar's presence. Then he looked up sharply. "Did you find her?" Jomar nodded. "She's become a member of a little band of musicians that performs in the bazaar just inside the city walls." Sita looked around Jomar with bewilderment. "Where is she? Isn't she coming back to us?" "She's too frightened of Malik finding her here." "Her fears are real," Sita said. "I must tell Nari that we'll be unable to give Aban the ceremony she wants for him." "Wait. When the time comes, I'm to go and get her," Jomar said. "Zepha has agreed to return to sing and play at the ceremony." Sita looked with wonderment at Jomar. She had every reason to refuse. "Your sister has a generous heart." "Yes, she's generous, and more," Jomar said. "If Malik finds her, she will undergo the river ordeal, because she believes only guilty people fail the test. Like you, she accepts the judgment of the river, and because she does, I know she didn't take the lapis bead." "She didn't take the bead," Sita stopped speaking, so lost in thought and confusion that Jomar finally pointed to the package on the table. "Is this what you brought back from the treasury?" As if grateful for the distraction, Sita eagerly took off the wrapping. He held up a beard of lapis almost as large as the bull's head and placed it underneath the bull's muzzle. He looked expectantly at Jomar. "Is this the kind of beard you had in mind?" "This is more wonderful than anything I imagined," Jomar said. Sita smiled. "I wanted to surprise you with this, but you surprised me by recognizing that the bull should be bearded." "But I didn't expect the beard to be of lapis," Jomar said. "You told me how fine the blue gem looks with gold, but also how rare and costly it is." He bent down to peer into the basket. "What's this smaller lapis piece?" "The bull's forelock," Sita answered. Jomar looked closely at the beard and forelock. "Each of these pieces has been etched with wavy lines to look like hair. Who made them?" "Aban and I spent days working on the design for the lyre. I received permission from the music director to give drawings and precise instructions to a temple craftsman who works only with gems. He gave me the 2 eyes some time ago, but it took him much longer to carve and assemble the large and intricate beard and forelock." He turned over the beard. "Both are mounted on silver." Sita ran his hand over the pieces lovingly, then examined every detail of their complicated construction. "Heat up the tar," he finally said. "This will be the last time the bull requires it." Taking one of his hammers, Sita told Jomar to hold the head steady on the work table while he attached the beard to the gilded head with long metal nails that he drove through the backing and into the wooden core. Sita dropped to his knees in front of the instrument. Instructing Jomar to hold it steady against the lyre's sound box, he attached the bull's head to the lyre with hot tar. Then he bound the head to the instrument with long strips of cotton. The head is heavy with gold and lapis, so these strings must be kept in place until the tar hardens. Sita floated the cotton shroud over the lyre. The embellishment of the lyre had been completed, but instead of feeling jubilant, Jomar found all his worries about Zepha crowding him again. Jomar saw Sita studying him. "I asked you to put your concerns about Zepha aside, but I see you're too troubled to manage that," Sita said. "Even though I know that now she's safe with her little band, she's still in danger," Jomar said. "I've tried to put her out of my mind during the day, but I dream about her at night. I think the high priestess will do something to save you, but I know Malik will come back for Zepha and force her to take the river test. If she's innocent, as you think she is, the sacred waters will establish this for all to see." "I want to believe you, but Zepha can't swim," Jomar said. "She'll fail the test whether or not she has took the bead." "You have no faith in the wisdom of the sacred river?" Sita asked. "I'm not certain," Jomar said, aware that Sita did believe in the test. "It must have happened that innocent people have drowned and guilty ones have been saved. All I'm sure of is that Zepha is innocent because she's willing to take the test." Sita listened to this outburst without a change of expression. "We see this differently, but..." He broke off as he heard Nari gasp, then heavy footsteps. Malik swept into the workroom. "You didn't expect me so soon, did you?" Malik said, his tone smug. "I drove my crew hard, and we finished early. Has the little lyre player decided to come with me or undergo the river test?" Jomar carefully drew in his breath. "My sister declares her innocence and will take the test." Malik looked startled. Clearly he had not expected Zepha's decision, but he quickly took charge of the situation. He turned to Sita. "Bring the young thief to the bridge over the canal at noon tomorrow. Your wife brought the charge of theft, so she must be present." Malik's lips snapped shut. He left as abruptly as he'd entered.